Welcome to Ladies in Production podcast, where we talk about animation and VFX production through the female lens. Hey guys, welcome back to Ladies in Production podcast. It's our first episode back since quarantine. We're really excited to share this new medium with you guys. We'll be talking about all of the successes, challenges, big hopes for our future, and all the time we've kind of spent reflecting the past year and almost a year and a half in quarantine. So I hope you guys take a listen, enjoy it, and I'm excited to show you guys our new format. Hey guys, where am I going? Hey guys! Oh, you guys. Okay, cool. Well, it's nice. Everybody's here. We're in person. It's nice to be back. Yeah. I'm going to channel my inner Wendy Williams right now. All those years of watching Oprah after school in high school will play out with this. So we're really excited. We're in person, you guys. We're at the lovely ESAudio in Glendale, California, meeting up for our first podcast record session in person in 2021 with, a lot of you asked for it, video. So yay! We're trying to step up our game. We're back better than ever.
Mm-hmm. Wearing beautiful, colorful clothes.
Yes. There was some sharing involved.
Sharing of all the clothes.
It was like a slumber party.
Yeah, I know. Putting on
lipstick,
putting Ray's lipstick on.
Making outfits.
I know.
Yeah.
This is Ray Norn outfit.
Yeah, brought to you by Ray Norn.
My face is by Becca.
My face is
by Becca. But that was something, so I realized I haven't gone to like a Sephora or any makeup store in a really long time. Have you guys gone in?
I've gone in, but I'm like, I don't want to touch anything.
Exactly.
It feels like I don't even want to sample. Like before it was kind of
ready to sample
kind of weird,
is kind of dirty, but I just wonder,
Can you still sample there?
I think they're doing. They have to do something.
Anything.
Right? I don't want to touch
my old favorites. I love your orange eyeshadow, by the way, Becca. I just
thank
noticed
you.
that.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Bouncing off with the orange. Going full orange today, right?
I know,
My
it's favorite color. And look, the mugs.
Brought to you by Long Beach?
Long Beach
Becca?
Vintage store.
Oh wait, was that where you went last weekend?
That's where I went last weekend.
For roller skating.
And I went there yesterday.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Yeah, so tell us about yesterday.
So the weekend that you went, apparently 10,000 roller skaters came to Long Beach and like took over that street. They said.
How did I not know about this?
And you had the wait. They said there was like a 3-hour wait to get into the store because there were so many people. Because when we went, we just walked straight in.
Really?
No one was in there.
We had like an hour wait. They like called us
and
and
I
texted
saw
us.
they had like on the ground like waiting spots for people to wait to get in. So we just walked in.
I felt like I had to go in really quickly and be like, okay, like let me grab my
stuff.
stuff.
Mine was opposite. I was just like, what's this?
Oh, I'm so glad.
Can I try that on?
I'm so Yeah, I'm so glad.
They like fit a helmet on me. They put like the extra padding. I got
so
wrist
cute.
guards. And then me and my brother. So this was something. My brother, my sister-in-law, and I were just walking up and down Long Beach shopping, and we were 4th Street in Long Beach, and we were like, we haven't done this in so long.
Yeah.
Just like walking
just
around
to be
outside.
Out and see people. Everyone's so nice down there too.
Yeah, really friendly, and it's like fun, different kinds of stuff to look at. But that was something where I was like, oh my god, the world is like, we're kind of getting back to normal.
Did you have pizza?
Yes,
we got the pizza. The pizza you were telling. Was it you? You were
no, I told you
about
about it.
Yeah, we ate in the aquarium.
Oh.
Long Beach
aquarium? Yes.
I love that aquarium.
We
Do
went
they
to
have
the
pizza?
aquarium.
What did you have?
I had superfood nachos.
They have
which was
nasty food there.
vegan nachos.
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the best quality.
I had vegan nachos.
It would be weird to eat fish at the aquarium, though, right? Like that would just be
They
like.
have fish sticks.
That's so fucked up.
Plant-based.
They don't have fish sticks.
Plant-based fish stick.
Fish tacos, maybe? They gotta have
I
something.
don't know. It felt weird eating any meat there, so we just got like vegan nachos. And we were just hanging out.
You're supposed to feed the birds there. Did you do that?
No.
Oh.
I got into
What kind of birds? Yeah, what kind
the
of birds?
really rainbowy birds.
The
and
parrot,
At the aquarium?
yeah,
they have
birds.
birds outside.
And yeah, you give them,
Rainforest type.
They didn't give us food, and then
Parrots?
I touched one and I got in trouble.
You have to pay $4 for like a little bit of pollen.
Oh,
That's
you
because you
just,
didn't
like-
pay.
Oh, I didn't even see there was an option to pay.
Oh, it's not just feeding them whatever.
There's like a
no,
cage you go in,
Yep.
and you have the
Oh.
birds, and you walk in. So
Oh,
we went
man.
through, and then I was petting one, and I got in trouble.
Oh, I was full on touching them.
I don't know. The lady's like,
Rules don't apply to Norn though.
Norn is
I didn't care about
Norn's
that.
like, I'm gonna pet these birds.
And I watched them, like, one was trying to join it, like, make a throuple with a couple.
Oh my
This is where
god.
Norn's brain.
And then it's like,
She's having a
she's
drama
like,
right
come
there.
on, baby, come on.
And then it was pooping while I was doing it.
Oh my god. All at the aquarium.
Oh.
Just
Is
a day.
that
Is
like-
that-
is that-
Was
that
your
what-
son there with
Yeah.
you watching?
Yeah, I put it on Instagram. You guys saw it.
I didn't see
the.
the.
I didn't see the
purple.
Yeah, the bird mating. I don't think
Meanwhile, I
I
touched one bird. The bird almost bites me, and then I got in trouble.
Really?
Yeah.
Very different experience.
Yeah,
Wow.
Norm's like in it with them, and you're just.
I'm
Yeah,
just like,
Norn,
please.
is that what you did yesterday? No, what did you do yesterday?
I went to the Hauser and Wirth Gallery, which is this fancy schmancy gallery.
Ooh.
And we went to Manuela, which is an amazing restaurant. Am I allowed
Oh my
to say
gosh,
that?
it sounds like you had like a very like
Bougie.
very
Very
like
bougie.
amazing day.
Bikini style.
Yeah, I went with my boyfriend, which is my son. He's 11 years old. And
how adorable.
and then we went to the Madcap Motel, which is like a Wes
I
Anderson
would love
movie.
to go to that. That
And
sounds
it's-
amazing.
It's like really kooky and crazy, and I suggest everybody go. And then we went to Chinatown for dessert.
what did you get?
Yeah.
Like
Phoenix
what kind
Bakery.
We went to the Phoenix Bakery. And
of
then
what do they sell there?
I had a Napoleon with
Ooh.
It's
cream.
been there since like
and
the
mango.
20s.
It's been there forever.
That's
It's like
really
one of
years.
the old
That's a
Chinatown.
chain restaurant,
it?
right?
I think it's a historic.
It's
It's a
historic.
historic.
I think there's
Oh.
a different chain that makes
It's
those like
called-
crazy fruity drinks.
Yeah.
And that's also downtown. But the Phoenix Bakery Norn is talking about is like the historical.
Yeah, we used to get our birthday
Chinatown.
cakes there.
Yeah, my mom
We
Oh,
always
yeah.
get
Man, I gotta check
chocolate
that out.
there.
I feel like we got to go on like
Big times.
excursions together.
Yeah, and
like
then-
now that we can
And
be
there's a
out.
fountain where you
know.
can, throw pennies.
There's a
Oh.
fountain?
Chinatown.
Savannah's like, I don't
Savannah,
know about
you
the
lived
birds.
there.
She's like, I
I
don't know
wasn't
about the
allowed
birds
to go
or the
outside
fountain.
when we were there.
Oh,
it
you
was
lived during-
quarantine.
I will take you guys and take you to all the places.
Yes, give
in
us a tour.
Chinatown.
Because
I feel like Norn knows all the.
Well, she said she grew up
I grew up there.
in Chinatown.
My dad had a store.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I acted
in Chinatown.
I acted
okay.
as an extra in a B movie, and I pretended I couldn't speak English.
Did you get paid?
No,
Oh.
it was at my dad's store over there.
Oh, was it
shooting.
for his restaurant or was it
He had,
using
a,
the
he had a
restaurant?
touristy store where you could take a picture and put your face on Life magazine, kind of.
Oh my God.
Like
So-
your face on a T-shirt.
So you were doing like the film business early
Doing
on.
graphic design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. In a
You gotta
way.
thank your dad.
yeah. Rest in peace.
Aww.
Sorry.
Why are we laughing?
Bring it down.
Awkward.
What did you do yesterday, Savannah?
What did I do? I got a procedure.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, what
I'm like looking at Mariel.
I know. Like, what did
I
tell
think
you?
I-
Tell us, because it's so cool.
I got a razor scraped on my face and all the fur and dead skins
Fuzz.
removed.
Nice.
called
What-
again?
Fur? You don't have fur?
Oh,
I was
girl.
gonna say your face looks beautiful
It looks
today.
so cute.
Mhm.
Very
It's called
fresh.
dermaplaning,
Oh,
Glowing.
dermaplaning.
Glowing.
Okay.
and I have a lot of hair on. I'm very hairy.
Was it
Mariel.
expensive?
It was $70.
Oh, nice.
It's not that expensive, it seems, for
Yeah,
a
I'm
full
fine now.
face thing.
I could wear makeup.
If it
immediately.
looks
It's like a
really
facial.
smooth. It looks
Yeah.
really smooth.
But
I
it
really
feels
want to.
smooth too.
I really want to get a
baby
facial.
seal.
Baby butt.
Where'd you get it? Nearby?
No, I went to Hollywood. I went to this. So I went to this like lady's house. But
You
I
like to
think-
go to people's
Yeah,
houses.
I didn't know.
Not
It's
that
cheaper.
bold.
I didn't know.
For
so
people,
I went.
for people that don't know, Savannah went to someone's house to get a
I
massage.
got a
A
massage.
man's house.
A man's
man's
house to get a
house.
I
massage.
got a
have to pay for the
massage
overhead.
from a man's house. I texted 3 people. This is where I am. If you don't hear from me in 2 hours, I'm dead. And it was fine.
Well,
Everything's
Ozzy
okay.
Knew.
It's so
Ozzy knew where you
But I'm
were.
glad
A
it
couple
worked
people
out.
knew.
I'm glad you're alive.
I'm glad you're alive and your face looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then we went.
Is this person licensed?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody I've seen is licensed, but the lady was in Hollywood. It's like they turned their downstairs into a business,
Oh,
and then
that's
the
cool.
upstairs was like their
Oh, their
house.
You're not paying
house?
for overhead.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my aunt and uncle
That makes
came
sense.
over, and they saw my house, my apartment, and then
Were
I
your
went
plant babies?
my plant babies, and
Your
then I went
plant
roller
babies.
skating
Oh yes, you went with
That's
Ozzy last night
right.
at the
Yes.
tennis court.
at the tennis
Tell us
court
about it.
at my old high school.
I was like
Oh,
laying in
smooth,
bed and
smooth.
loafing and like, oh my god.
It
that
was
looks so
fun.
pretty.
There was a lot of dead bees on the floor,
Oh,
which made me
what?
sad. But then there was like a family that was like playing tennis next to us. It was nice.
So did you have to grasp Ozzy the whole time, or do you have a little more confidence now?
I'm pretty decent now.
What's great is that
No,
it's
I'm
so
the worst.
open for you and you can just like go. That's how you need to practice
Tennis
with like
court's a
not
good
all the
idea.
people.
Yeah,
in
I
your
can't-
life.
There's no traffic.
There's
Yeah.
no- What did you do yesterday, Bex?
I cleaned and I watched the behind the scenes of Disney rides.
Oh.
And I just loved it Metal Day, and it was
Was
amazing.
it Imagineering?
Yeah, it was Imagineering, and
I've
like,
seen that so good.
oh my god,
It's really
that's
good.
I mean that's why I got into this industry, is because I love all the behind the scenes and like all the like crazy stories or like how the rides were built, and I just
they're moving it to Florida.
well, Division, they are moving to Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Imagineering, which is unfortunate, but
That's
yeah.
the part that I worked on when I was working in Creative Legacy.
on that special on Disney Plus. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were working on like the Beauty and the Beast in Tokyo.
Yeah.
And Belle dancing. It is so
it's
pretty.
so fascinating.
Yeah.
Like, it's just cool that they can make this like magic, you know, using technology, and I love it.
It's
Yeah,
your
so
thing.
it's my thing. So Dave, and it's both of our things. So David and I were just like loafing and watching it, and just like, oh, this is amazing. And I didn't want to go anywhere. I was like, I roller skated all morning. I could lay in bed.
It's fun. But
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah, what did you do?
Is 30 seconds up though?
No.
It's not? Okay. Yesterday, David, my fiance David, he has a soft serving company or brand that he wants to advertise. So we went to a pop-up place where he was sharing his soft serve. And
I saw that on
Wait, soft serve
Instagram.
ice cream?
Always
Yeah,
hustling.
soft-serve
Is
ice
it like
cream.
that
Always
truffle
hustling.
kind?
Always hustling.
Always hustling. No, so he started a different version. This is like a 2.0 with different team, and there's just so much like creative and like passionate about like the flavors and the texture. So we went there. It was like for him to do meet and greet. So we were having breakfast over there in Culver City at this cafe, and just enjoying our time with Riley, because Riley was allowed, and then like his customers would come and say hi to him, take photos, and we had a long conversation, and his friends came.
Mariel's
and
boyfriend's famous.
we're just
Fiance.
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 correction fiance.
Yeah.
Correction.
Fiance. I'm sorry.
It's okay. My husband still refers to me as his girlfriend by accident all the time.
David, my fiance
Yeah,
refers to me
it
as
takes
a
a
wife.
Oh.
And he's like,
Oh,
Oh,
that's sweet. I mean,
that's
you might as well
sweet.
be.
he doesn't
That's
want to
sweet.
say fiance. It's either girlfriend or
Yeah,
wife.
it's fiance is like it's a short amount of time. It's weird.
Too French.
Yeah.
Too French.
It's too French.
But yeah, we had a good time. Just like hanging out, talking to people.
Perfect weather for ice
It
cream
was-
tasting.
Amazing weather. I love Culver City's weather.
I will volunteer to do some ice cream tasting at your
Uh,
house.
I
whenever
will
you-
too.
You know,
Yeah,
if you need some.
Yeah.
If you need some
testers.
texture
Need different
tasters.
He's
female-
actually doing it right now too today.
Ooh,
Yeah,
maybe
in
we can
Culver
do
City.
this.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Where? Where?
Highly Likely Cafe.
Oh, that's in Culver City, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's that?
It's on Washington?
Oh.
I think. Okay. Sorry.
What?
We don't get so technical. Another place to go now that the
Yes.
world is open.
Yeah.
Now that things are
Exactly.
changing.
Okay, so I want to take it back a little bit. So we're talking about what we did well or what's happening now, but what was your biggest challenge during our almost year and a half long lockdown?
Wherever it's all like a big Dia sigh. like-
Yes.
Can you start us off, Savanna?
What a trauma.
My
challenge?
biggest, okay, so I'm naturally someone who likes being home and not seeing a lot of people, so for a while it was fun, and then once my boyfriend went back, like he got furloughed and then he went back to work, and then I started like spiraling, and I was like home alone for like 10, 12 hours a day, and I can't be alone.
Yeah. Even
Cats
if
are mean.
even if you're an introvert or someone who's a homebody,
Yeah.
like I still feel like this last year and a half is like it's intense for people who are
Yeah.
even just like that
Yeah.
at home life.
I read that if you talk to a stranger, that actually gives you endorphins.
Yeah, and I wasn't talking to anybody
Yeah.
for like 12 hours, and then like my newer job, like I'm not in meetings, so he was gone and I wasn't talking to anybody. I was literally alone all day.
So this podcast may
So this podcast is gonna be great.
Save deal.
But
Yay.
it got really bad like the past few months because I've just been like alone, and then I started to realize like I might have ADHD, like I can't focus at work, like I can't sit down and do anything. So it's been hard, but I've been like, now that I've been able to go back to work a few days a week, it's been nice.
It's good
to get-
distractions.
Yeah.
Yeah, and roller skating.
And roller skating. Yeah.
Yay, are you happy now?
Getting there.
Getting there.
Good. I don't mean to put words in your mouth, but
It's, you know.
You seem happier.
Yeah, and going to the office, it seemed like really improved your
Yeah.
quality of life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's so much nicer.
I hear
when
you.
did you go back?
a week
2 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah.
It's having that routine of like separating home and work or
That's-
home and something else.
It's
you know?
so hard because you get drilled down into the, the work and you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I can work another hour. What is it going to kill me? I don't have to drive home.
There's no
Everything's
line.
here.
That's
I can
why
go
we're
start dinner.
We're more productive now.
We're more productive, but in a way, it's still so isolated.
Yeah,
What
productive
cost?
for our work, but our quality in life
Life
is just horrible.
It's actually gotten worse
Yeah.
for me, I think.
Mine's
Yeah.
gotten better because I have a kid.
Yeah, so Norn, tell us
Yeah.
about...
Oh, well, my hard thing was I was such a couch potato. I wasn't going out and walking at all. So, like, put on some weight or whatever.
Whatever.
I mean, every...
And
Also,
also,
related.
and also
Yeah.
just not exercising made me really depressed. Or not moving around made me really depressed. So I had, like, issues with that. So I had to go out and walk every day, and which is good. So, but I mean, I never felt lonely. I wish I could be alone sometimes. I have a husband.
You do until you don't.
I have a husband and a child at home, so
Yeah.
I fight for my alone.
It's like it's not even like I don't want to be. I just like hearing. I don't want to be near someone. I just
Yeah.
like hearing other human
Oh,
beings.
yeah.
that
And
are
the
near
grass
me.
Can
is
you
always
leave the
greener on
TV
the other
on?
side,
Can you
in a
leave
way.
the
Always,
TV on?
TV is fake. I know. I mean, I have noise on all the time, but just like
It's just not real.
It's like company. It's just
Yeah.
knowing you have company.
Yeah,
Did you
just
go
a body
outside
there.
And walk and talk to people.
I don't talk to
I don't
strangers.
talk to strangers.
I talk to strangers in the grocery store, or they just talk to me. Like,
Go to Trader Joe's, guys.
that's go to I'm like, go to
That's
the
a
grocery
safe
store,
place to
and
go.
they literally, that was one of the things that I loved just going to the grocery store is people would just be like, they would just start talking to you about everything more so than ever, and that's actually one of the amazing things, because I think everyone's feeling that way. They need to
dying to connect to
exercise,
something,
yeah,
What was
that.
your challenge?
Well, I mean, I think it's very similar to what you, like Savanna was saying. I think initially, I love being at work. I love work. I will admit that and say that. And I love the collaboration with people. And I think it was scary for me to not have that collaboration anymore. And so, just the fact that I felt like I was in a box in a way, it was like, am I missing out on things? Are there conversations I need to be a part of? Like, how do I manage that? So the first couple months were really hard, even with my husband being in the other room a few days a week. He was going in part of the time because of his role, but it was really difficult. I felt so alone. So what I tried to do, and maybe it was a little crazy, is I started just really communicating with my coworkers, like reaching out to them, talking about stuff, trying to set up lunches, like virtual lunches,
Zoom happy
or
hours. Remember
Zoom
those?
happy hours, and just like find other ways to stay involved. I think what ended up happening in a good way is I really connected with myself, which is something I've always avoided, really. I think I would never have admitted that, honestly, until this last year, is I was always very focused on the next thing, I'm a very goal-oriented person.
And you were always involved in like community
Community
things. Like your
things.
hobbies were like in high school, like all like
Yeah.
extracurriculars are always around people.
Around
never
other
just your
people.
own.
Yeah, very social,
Mhm.
doing for things, even if it was work related, doing things for like Girls Who Code, like very external facing stuff. And I was never focused on like who I am, what I want to be like 50 years from now. It's always been like up until this point. So I think it was a little rough. It was I kind of had to break myself down to really figure out, it very introspective, going to a therapist and just being like, what do I really want
were we
now?
all-
Where am I at in
Were
my
we all
life?
seeing therapists at the time?
I
Yes.
did for a
Oh,
few
yeah.
months.
I started it during
yeah.
COVID.
Yeah.
It helped so much. I mean,
Yeah.
I could go
Was
next.
it your
Yeah.
first time?
It was
Yeah.
it was my official first time, because like at first it was like, oh, this is fun, get to work, you
Yeah.
know, at home. But
Bake
then,
all the time.
bake
like,
all the
yeah.
time, you know.
I was like,
They were- yeah, I mean the flowers were always out. I mean I tried everything, but
Yeah.
kitchen was not my thing. Let's just put it that way. And so later on I became, I'm similar to Becca, where the reason why I love my job is I get to collaborate with creative folks and go to this community, this energy, a room
the
and-
energy.
Yeah,
That's
the
such a
room
good way
was
of
full of
saying
energy.
it.
Like with you guys too, there's so much energy of like
This is so
creativity.
nice. Like, we're never
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is why I love my job, and the fact that that was just sucked out of my
Yeah.
life,
Yeah.
and all I'm doing is looking at the monitor, looking data, and there's nothing else to it. It's just like I feel so alone.
Back-to-back Zoom meetings.
Back to back Zoom meetings. I mean, people forget that we have to go to the bathroom. We actually have to
Yeah.
like stretch, but
Eat.
Eat.
And that's
No,
like the one I can't believe you guys were like not
No,
eating
I
lunch
literally-
'cause
yeah.
you had so many meetings.
Yeah, I mean,
Cover from the next from
Yeah.
the last meeting.
exactly.
Yeah.
So like,
You like turn your camera
some
off
people.
in the bathroom.
Yeah. I did that. I still do that.
You know, yeah, sometimes like I have my earphones on and I'm like, I really gotta go to the bathroom, so I turn off my camera and go to the bathroom. But I'm still listening in case they call me.
No boundaries.
Is there any microphone that they might be able to pick up while you're doing?
No, you mute it.
You mute yourself.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And then you do
that would
be
not like at the beginning of the pandemic.
That would be a horrible accident, though.
There was an accident. There was like all over like
I mean,
YouTube.
there's a lot of like
a lot of people.
Yeah, exactly. But like
but it happens.
It happens, and like I'm trying to do it as fast as I can because they call me out, which has happened before. I'm in the bathroom, they're like, Mariel, what about you?
Oh my
God!
It's echoing. I'm trying to open this jar.
Yeah, and so oh my God,
This jar.
what jar? That's what you mean.
I thought you were talking about just the toilet as a jar.
I was confused.
I got you. I got you.
It's like, oh my God.
Okay, so
Anyway, so unlike some people, like I actually lost about 8 pounds, and I never in my life would I ever thought I would lose 8 pounds or any that weight, being so
you
stressed.
had the opposite effect.
Yeah, and it was just like fascinating, and then it felt like my room became a cell. I kept calling it a cell rather than a room.
Yeah, no, I feel
So like and then I felt very alone, so I was like I gotta do something, and I feel like my mind was going crazy, and I feel like, is this what prisoners feel like? Because you're just stuck in this like limited space.
So you have to kind of make it. Well, I mean, that's why I decorated my space so I could like after a while I was like I'm looking at this this
I
room.
have this whole OCD of like constantly moving things around too.
Yeah.
It's like a change of environment.
That's why we're so sad.
Did your dog help?
So what really did help is actually adopting I didn't adopt. Oh, well, I don't know. But anyway. I got a dog. I got a puppy, and it was probably the best decision of my life. I didn't know like I could give so much love to this little helpless little puppy, and I think all the distraction really helped me like to focus on this little
and to
dog.
get outside.
To force me to go outside, take a break. I have to take a break.
They only think in the present too.
Yes.
Them dogs.
Them dogs.
Yeah, they just want to have like food and like hang out.
Yeah, and they will love you unconditionally.
Unconditional love of dog. I've never loved dogs so much in my life. Now
you don't know the love until you have a dog.
Exactly.
There's a lot of pandemic pets, right?
Yeah,
there
absolutely.
is.
And there's a whole thing now. What's happening when everyone's going back to work?
They're putting back in the pound, right?
No, just like the stress that the dog has because now they're used to their owner being home for the whole start.
Meanwhile, my cats are just like freedom.
She's gone.
Bye bye. I should put Riley at your place then.
With the cats?
Yeah.
They would kill her.
Riley's so good with cats though.
I want to meet your cat.
We gotta get Riley
They
and
would
Tootsie
beat her
together.
up.
I know. That gotta happen.
We gotta do
we
a
will make it
doggy
happen.
dating. Gotta happen.
Gotta happen.
Well, speaking of successes, so it sounds like your success, Mariel, was acquiring a pet.
Actually, it's not just the pet. I think I'm someone who needs a routine. Like, I love having my routine.
And having
Everybody
dog
does.
adds routine.
Yes, it's like you have to wake up early, feed him or her.
How early are we talking about?
How early?
Like, for me, I feed Tootsie at 7.
Yeah, my 7 to 8. Yeah, because so I have.
They want to eat right away.
What time do you feed Max in the morning?
He feeds himself, right?
Does he?
It's like 8, but I've adopted a feral cat. And
Oh yeah.
Cats are different. Cats graze, and they just kind of.
They feed on their you just let them.
Yeah, dogs are very routine.
No, it just depends on which. Actually, some cats are. They will inhale everything. Mine are weird. They don't eat.
You have a dog cat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's some of those cats where when you leave like the food that lets it out all the time, they could just keep eating and eating.
Mine don't.
That's all they want to do.
Yeah, mine eat when they're hungry and they walk away.
Tootsie lets me know when she wants to.
Oh yeah, Riley wakes me up every morning.
Yeah,
she does a little scratch. It's like time to get up, mother.
Yeah, that's what Tootsie does. My alarm goes off, and all of a sudden I hear this. I feel this like nose, and like.
Yeah.
Oh, she just climbs on your bed.
No, she's on the side, but she's kind of like, hey,
she has short legs, so she's like scratching the bed sheet.
Yeah.
Yep, that's Riley.
Yeah.
So I like to have my routine, and I created a routine, thank God, where it gives me motivation, a purpose to wake up early, look forward to something.
Takes care of something.
Yeah, outside of work, which one of them is walking in the morning with Savanna on the phone.
Oh yeah.
That's really smart.
Routine you guys had.
Yeah, because we're like relying on each other and making sure that we don't
making
disappoint
sure that we
each
both
other.
wake up
It's like a gym buddy.
It's a mental health
accountable.
You keep
Yes.
You know, like, I'll call Mary and she's like, I'm not up yet. Sorry, give me 5 minutes.
I'll call you.
You keep each other in check.
Yeah. So I think it's been, and you know, you're actually talking to someone outside of work, and I think it was just refreshing.
Yeah.
Something new.
Aww.
So thanks, Savannah.
What would
so
you
sweet.
talk about on your
Random
It's
stuff.
like podcasts, complain about work.
It will be always about podcasts in the beginning because we were just starting up. There was just like so many things we really want to like talk about, and then it was about work, and then it was about pandemic, and it was about cats, and it was about Riley.
Riley puking, cats puking.
Oh my
the
gosh.
animal drama.
Your animals were really sick for a while, I remember.
Yeah.
They went
Like
through different
moving.
phases.
They did not
Yeah.
like moving.
Yeah.
And you have 3 of them.
How do you do it?
I don't notice them 90% of the time.
Oh, because they have each other.
They sleep and then they beat each other up and then
They eat.
I have to break up fights and then they eat.
What do you feed them?
I make them chicken.
Wow.
She has this pumpkin powder as well. Like it's super.
Dogs like pumpkin too. You can add in the pumpkin.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
What was yours then? Your success?
Can I do my negative? Because I didn't do
Right.
my
Oh,
yeah,
challenge.
yeah. Let's just cut
Right,
to
Yeah.
that.
Well, so I feel like I've had the similar to everyone about like working from home, and I remember there was like an Instagram piece of art where it was like a woman laying on the couch, and it was like,
Yes.
I think I
remember this.
It was the rotation.
or it was something where it was like, I'm home, but I feel like I want to go home, or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Where
So
it's
I
like
remember that.
your work is home, and like it just
You can't.
you can't escape. You know,
Yeah,
so
there's
similar
no
to that,
boundaries.
where it's like for me, I felt that too, but kind of different from you guys during the pandemic. I think what was a challenge was like not having the same family connection and like accessibility to my family, because I like seeing my brother
Because
yesterday.
you're so close with them.
Yeah, I
You didn't
realized.
see them as much?
Well, like I didn't see my brother and his wife for like almost the whole pandemic because she worked in the
Wow.
food industry and she didn't want to, you know, potentially give COVID to my parents.
Uh,
And then so we like didn't see them for a while, and you know, we had to start choosing our bubbles, you know, and
you
like
can see your
holidays.
parents.
Well, there was one point where it was like when it was really bad, where it was like, do I choose my boyfriend or my parents? You know, so then it was because like you really couldn't have that many bubbles. So I feel like that was like a challenge, was just the separation from family for me,
Yeah.
and then also thinking like. Yeah, like we used to have like family dinners. We used to all gather. I feel like I could see the kids grow up in person, but it was a bit of disconnect for that, you know? Like it was almost like I was in the same city, but I wasn't in the same country, you know?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I had no
Together but
access.
separate.
Yeah, and like so I totally feel like I completely agree with all like the work frustrations, but I feel like that for me, like I was kind of like Norn, I somewhat enjoyed it. Like there were some limitations, but the one thing I think, challenge was just like the different structure of how you could see people. Because like I'm also like a homebody, like so I really enjoyed it, and like now I'm like, oh, I forgot going out is nice too, you know. But that was one thing where I'm like, I'm really glad we're able to do mixed group gatherings. That was something that really
It was hard.
really impacted me, I think.
What was
Yeah.
your main coping mechanism?
Well, I think part of me was like I had to make a choice who I was going to spend my time with. So that was kind of like the coping. I was like, I'm choosing these people over these people, and I'm going to make the most of it.
Yeah.
And I would still call my mom and FaceTime. Like we would still talk a lot,
Yeah. I thought you were seeing them a lot more. I didn't realize that.
but no, it's kind of there was like
You
a
were
bit
talking
of a,
to them, but not seeing them.
Yeah.
Seeing them.
Well, yeah, because then it was also just timing and things where it was like we would want to wait the 2 weeks between seeing one group before seeing my parents, but then something would come up or
Because there
this
was
or
a
that.
You're being responsible.
There was a kid who's unvaccinated, and my parents are over 65. You know, like we were
Yeah.
just trying
You're
to be
being
super
responsible,
careful,
yeah.
but it ended up being like a little bit of a strain.
You're
you
one of
know?
the more careful people, I think.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, like when you're talking about going to the grocery stores, I was like, through the pandemic, I was doing drive-up grocery shopping.
I was
Only
getting-
recently did I start going
No,
into
same.
grocery
Actually, there
stores
was a
again.
period of time when it was really bad. I was ordering groceries every week.
I always went to the grocery store. I went to Target. I did.
I don't know.
I was
Yeah,
like,
no,
I
like
the worst.
You're like, I'm at Salvation Army. I'm at this.
I know. I would imagine though, having a kid, I felt like you probably wanted to give him something to do or like more
Go out,
entertainment.
yeah.
I was
or-
doing this by myself.
Oh.
Living her life, living large.
I was
But
being safe.
yeah, and nothing
You're
happened to
being-
you.
yeah.
And yeah, my thing, I was like,
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
but
What was your most success then from there?
success like during COVID.
Oh, is that what the
Or
second question is?
Yeah, so like for example, I'll say my big success is that during that time that I was in lockdown, I actually started to like communicate with people because I'm very much like I will text you and hang out in person, but I will never like text to communicate people.
Oh, no, like have a conversation.
I hate texting. So and like I mean we all got closer during the pandemic. Like I've made so many more new friends and like deeper connections with
We're
people.
friends now.
We are friends.
Yeah, seriously.
I didn't know you guys weren't friends before this.
We were just like around
Acquaintances.
I was like, now I like Savanna and I feel like I know you so well now, but before we didn't.
Oh, wow,
we didn't.
really?
No.
Yeah, I think I was just you.
And same with Ray
With
and
us,
I.
everyone always told us how much we like each other, but we never got to spend any time.
Everyone was too busy.
Yeah.
Me
And
and
then
Ray have gotten really close as we
too.
live on the west side.
Yeah. For the West Side buddies.
Lip east, lip west.
Yeah.
And then we're
Lip
lip
West.
And lip down under.
Yeah.
Oh, is it that? No.
Do we have to?
Keep
The
going.
cameras?
Okay.
Oh,
Keep
okay.
rolling.
Okay. So
yeah,
that's a success. Like all of our friendship definitely feels
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
That the recording sessions every Saturday night, I just look forward to every week.
It was just good to have like some people to touch base with outside of your
You
like
have to
walls.
bubble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have to drive 40 minutes to get there.
You don't have to
know.
get dressed.
So,
Yeah,
we
to
didn't have to wear
dressed.
makeup.
You could put a bunch of filters on your face.
Oh,
Nobody
yeah.
knew, like, you look like hell. And so,
You look tan.
I
you
actually
look
would dress up
sparkly.
for them.
Oh, you
So,
did?
I would wear my makeup. It was like the one day a week
depending
that I would
on
dress up.
depending on how I felt.
I think that's
I
the
would
first time I
sometimes.
saw Ray in makeup.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
and then
really?
I also had that ring. Oh, because I
Ring
told you this was my
light.
only social thing, so I would do my face and then
It was
whatever.
fun.
I like that.
But
Like, you guys
yeah.
were going all out in a way. I was
Yeah.
like, that's fun. It's like
Yeah.
so refreshing.
I mean,
Yeah,
I wanted to
different-
start wearing wigs and like costumes. So we
I felt like I was
doing
going.
that.
I
I was
felt like
doing
I was
that.
like going out with my girlfriends, but
We're
I would
doing
be like,
crazy
okay, bye,
makeup,
David.
yeah.
I'm gonna go sit in my chair.
Bye,
In my
David.
room.
Close to
Yeah.
Just sit and sweat for like 3 hours because you have to turn the fan off and you're just like,
Yeah.
I would definitely say the podcast was an amazing thing that came out of this. I would also say just for me personally, roller skating. Like as many people know, I'm like I'm obsessed with it now.
You're so
You
good at it.
influence
And I think,
all of us.
and it's influenced all of you, and it's
Yeah.
been wonderful to have something for like I can pour myself into, but then also share with other people. I think that's just I haven't had that creative outlet,
passion.
that passion. Like
we
I
see it on your Instagram and your
I
stories.
care about it so much. I think it's good for me mentally. It's a creative thing.
Well,
it's
it's
analytical. It's exercise.
exercise.
I would focus previously I was focusing so much on like the interior of like how do I decorate? I'm like no one's looking at this. It's for myself right now. I need something else. I can't keep scrolling on Instagram. So I think just finding roller
Come
skating.
decorate my house.
And landscape design.
Yes,
Yeah, do
do
all
that
that
too.
for Norn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Me too.
Oh yeah, you gotta do mine. You gotta do mine. Oh well, actually no.
Do
Dave,
yours?
my fiance's doing it. He's actually doing
he
really
did a
well.
really great job.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
I
hey,
missed
you.
that story. I want to see it.
Oh, you'll see it. You'll see it in person. How about
Oh,
that?
okay.
Like,
Okay.
yeah, he, like, I don't know what happened. Like, he's been saying he wants to do it, and he finally once he's into it, he has to go all the way and finish it before doing anything
he has
else.
a good eye.
He has a really good eye. I was impressed
Oh,
by
yeah,
that.
he's very creative. He's really good with, like, style, designing.
His little studio
room
too
is
was
awesome.
really
Yeah, I
nice
love
too.
Yeah,
Studio.
he has a good taste. It's just he doesn't apply it to himself. It's just, like, very...
so
Wait, are you
funny.
allowed
Oh, my
to
God.
Are you allowed to make him over or
Can Norn
make
make
him
him
over?
over?
no? I mean,
Restyle
like,
him?
Clothes.
Oh,
Is that what
no.
you mean?
Yeah, he's like, don't ever buy me clothes. Like, he has a
Really?
specific
I know
taste.
John's like
Yeah.
that too. It's like no, never.
Ozzy.
Wait, the
Oh, really?
specific
Direction
taste
pants
is
from Uniqlo only.
Oh really?
Yes.
exclusively.
My
I-
David likes Uniqlo, too.
Luckily David's creative, so I can be like, how about you wear these red
I,
pants?
I was at your house once and I overheard a conversation at your house. Like I heard him asking you, "What should I wear? Is this good? Is this good?" I'm like, "Oh my god!"
Why did you whisper?
Yeah, you mean like, why are you like,
Whisper.
it's gonna be like,
Is that not normal? Maybe just because I grew up, my parents were.
I was eavesdropping. That's why.
so cute. That's sweet.
My,
Well,
my
now you
parents
know,
were that
she
way
eavesdrops.
too. I
My
you know,
husband never asked me.
No.
Never.
Do you want him to ask her? Or do you just,
Yeah.
why don't you just tell him?
yeah,
I've
be
tried.
like, hey, I
I've
got
tried.
you this.
I've
Oh.
tried.
Let's match.
Ooh,
Match?
Oh,
matching.
David hates that.
Ozzy
Match?
And I match.
Oh, wait,
Oh, yeah.
us or David?
No, Ozzy
or,
and I match.
How?
David and I do.
How do you do that?
David
Honestly,
actually
he'll
will
put
put
the
on clothes to
shorts
match
on,
what
yeah.
I'm wearing.
Oh, you guys, this is so adorable.
He's like your biggest fan.
I know.
Different colored
Really?
shirts, and we
I
just
miss
swap
John.
them around. Yeah.
And my son too. He won't let me dress him.
Oh,
Maybe they're just both creative, or your son at least.
They're just stubborn.
maybe he'll come around. He'll come around.
Who?
Max.
No,
He'll
never.
I think so. I think he'll wake up one day and be like, my mom was really cool. She dressed in really cool stuff.
Yeah.
He thinks I'm cool, but he's like, no, don't touch what I'm wearing. I want to wear something plain.
He's
Plain
you.
and stretchy.
Plain and stretchy.
That's just what boys like.
Yeah, comfy.
Like,
Comfy.
won't wear
Remember
jeans.
the boxers we were talking about?
Oh yeah.
Wait, one was...
Oh, the boxers, how they like to... Guys like to wear their boxers.
to like
Oh,
paper
to the
thin.
paper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
so
it's like
soft.
tissue
Mine.
paper.
Like, what are you speaking?
Next
what
topic.
language are you
Moving on.
You know what? I did crazy things with my hair.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Now I feel like I can't look at you any differently with... Like,
I
this
know.
is you
This
now.
is you.
I'm like Asian, so black
Oh,
and
really?
brown.
Like, had no idea.
I totally forgot you had dark hair.
Yeah,
Like,
this is
I
the hair I'm used to now.
I started wearing wigs because I was like, oh,
You
I'm on
were
Zoom.
for-
Like,
yeah.
who cares?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
just be fun. And then I was like, oh. And then I did get shamed for my hair.
What? From whom?
Well, an unspoken Asian family told me that, like, oh, like, we don't want our girls to watch Disney
Oh, I remember you
Because-
telling me this.
because they think, oh, blondes are, like, the
Beauty
standard of
standard?
beauty, which I totally
I get,
understand.
and I appreciate that.
And he's like,
I appreciate
and,
that.
and I was like, well, maybe that's why my hair is blonde. He's like, yeah, it is. Or something
Ah.
like that.
So, or maybe everybody just likes the opposite of what they have. Like,
It's
I
the
have
grass is
straight
greener.
hair, so I
Yeah.
have curly
Yeah.
hair.
Well, you're
Yeah.
brown too.
I wanted to be blonde when I was little. I don't think it had anything to do with Disney Channel because I only watched The Lion King on repeat.
Oh, that's right. Wait, you were obsessed with it too, just like
Any
Krystal and
Lion King
I.
hair.
Not
You
Lion
wanted
King.
light
Yeah,
hair?
you do have light
Your
hair.
mane.
Your mane.
Max loves the Lion King. Oh my
It's the
God.
best one.
That's
So
my
does Becca.
that's my favorite, and Krystal's too. Remember that
Oh,
was like
right.
our first
Yeah.
episode,
My
right?
poor father has every line of that movie memorized because my brother and I made him watch
Yeah,
it.
my
God.
parents did too.
Well, who's your favorite character?
Rafiki.
Rafiki.
The monkey, that I can see that. Mine's Simba. Like I was obsessed with
parrot.
Simba.
Me
The,
too.
the
Simba.
bird and
Oh, I love the bird.
Zazu.
Zazu?
Zazu.
I thought that was your favorite.
Oh,
one.
no,
Like,
I was just saying the
Oh,
name.
John
Timon
Oliver.
Timon and Pumbaa are like that was great. Yeah,
Timon and Pumbaa were really weird to me. I'm like, oh, why do they eat cockroach? That's all.
Oh,
I was
they
thinking.
eat. That's nature.
I know.
Nature.
Did
Little did
everyone
I
do their success?
I don't think I did. I don't really
Your
know.
successes.
What's your success?
I don't really know. I'm like,
Didn't you get in
What
touch with
was,
your
like-
creative side more?
Yeah.
oh, I guess that's true. Is like I
And
felt like I
puzzles?
had more time. Yeah, beyond puzzles, I started doing paint by numbers and sewing and knitting. So I guess I had more time for hobbies too.
Mm.
And like that.
And
was,
you like working from home though, like with your job.
It's like
specifically.
working. You know, it's funny. Yesterday I saw my boss from Atlanta who was just in LA, and he was like, "Ray, I miss you in the office. Like it works, but like when you're in the office, like just the way the information flows, like it's just different."
You have good
Yeah.
energy
so
too.
positive.
You're
Oh, I
positive
know.
energy.
And like so like part of me is like, you know, I did like working at home, but I did miss just like you guys, like being in the system, living and breathing. But
I feel like you also felt like you got
More
to know
included.
yourself a little bit more, maybe.
You went through a journey.
You went through a journey.
I did go through a journey.
And I think you grew.
I
Yeah.
guess I could say
Like how
Yeah.
you were beginning and now, I feel like you've
Blossomed.
blossomed.
Really?
There you
Yeah,
go.
I think
since
so.
like we've started this
Yes.
year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I don't think I've changed, but
But in a good way.
Yeah,
in a good
like,
good
I
way.
You have.
Yeah, you've
It's
grown.
gradual for you, but it's like
We see it.
We
we
see
see the
it.
difference.
Yeah.
that was my biggest accomplishment.
I didn't realize.
And I love the hair too. Like you basically
Oh, yeah, you're
cut
cute
it.
hair.
Oh, well,
so-
when we were doing our Zooms, I was
You had
like
a gl-
between haircuts, and every time I saw you guys, I kept cutting my hair shorter
You had
and
a
shorter.
glow up too, like a what is it? Or
glow
what,
up.
what did they say? Glow up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm like
What was
I'm
that?
not like hip.
It's
with
like
the,
when you
What's
grow
glow
up, but like
Oh, and you
get
glow.
Yeah.
You glow
Oh,
up.
I like
Wait, is that
I'm looking
current
to. I
trendy
keep
word?
looking to Savannah because I'm like,
Yes.
is that trendy?
Yes.
Is that a Gen Z thing?
No, it's millennial.
Are you Gen Z?
Oh.
no,
I
I'm
think.
not Gen Z.
like on the tail.
But she
end.
knows
She's
Gen
the
Z
end
stuff.
of. She's the end of millennial, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Wait.
are you?
You're like a young millennial.
I'm a young millennial.
Yeah.
Gen Z is like 24 and I'm like 28.
I'm in
so,
the middle.
Yeah.
What are you?
I was born in '89.
Oh, okay.
I think everyone here is
Millennial.
Yeah.
including Norn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're at the.
She's the
You're the
We're the opposite ends
old
of the
polar opposite.
Which is so
Geriatric
crazy.
millennial.
elder millennial.
You don't look like polar opposite millennial.
Asian don't raise them.
Yeah,
Don't
same.
raise them.
True.
So yeah, I did
Okay.
grow.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
like that.
So to wrap this up, I would like everybody to say one word that is your hope for manifesting your hope for the next
Oh gosh.
5 months, the rest of the year.
One word?
One word?
One word.
Hold on. Can you repeat that question?
Yeah, I was like, man,
that's a lot.
I know, pressure.
Stressing out. Okay. One word.
Too succinct.
That is your hope for
Yes.
your future
That calls us
Mariel,
ready.
Ray, Becca, Norn.
I have a word.
Yes.
Connection.
You stole my word.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Wait, do we say anything after that or just one word in it?
It speaks for itself.
Yeah.
I got one.
Go for it.
Empowerment.
Snaps.
That could be for a lot of things. But yeah.
I feel like my word
Especially
I'm
for
thinking
ladies.
of is like more about. I know it's like we've all been inside and whatever, but like I've been working from home and on these crazy shows nonstop since last June.
You need
and
vacation.
I want like rest, vacation,
Oh, yeah,
relax.
that's
like,
good,
For the
that's
next 5
good.
months, I feel like you're like empowerment, connection, but mine is just like relaxation, downtime.
No,
Yeah,
that's
that's
good.
good.
What I want.
Yeah.
Mine is confidence.
You
don't have it?
You're so
I'm just saying that word, guys. I'm not
She wants to
explaining.
continue
wants
the
more.
to continue
Oh.
that. Yeah,
I think during pandemic time last year, it's just there was a lot of self-doubt,
that's
and now you're
true.
rebuilding it. And
Yeah.
I think I right now have the downtime
Uh-huh.
that I'm rebuilding
That's that's where I was a
Gotcha.
few
You have
months ago.
downtime now?
Yes.
She's about to be off. She's taking August off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I will say my word is acceptance.
Oh, that's a good
That's
one.
good.
Of others, myself, society, the world,
Yeah.
everything.
I love it.
That's what happens when you grow old.
Yeah, I've gone from literally like 26 to like 28 in this.
I feel
freaking
like you've
pandemic.
also
You've
grown
grown
too.
a lot, too.
You've grown a
I've
lot.
gotten old. Staring at the camera.
That's a good thing.
I'm really old.
Yeah.
Add some dark circles right here.
that was when I was 26. That's when I had those.
Ugh.
But that was.
Well, I
old
like
dog.
this. This is all like very healthy thinking. For
Yeah,
all
I
of
know.
us
I feel like we're
forward.
moving in a real
good
positive-
We're
place.
having a better flow instead of on Zoom or like there's
Yes,
a
I love
turn.
this. Yeah.
Because
No,
your
this is-
social skills are off on Zoom.
It just feels good
And
to be
yeah.
your energy. I feel the
Mhm.
energy. Yeah.
Well, it's lovely chatting with you guys. We're excited. We're in the digital space. We're
Yeah.
young, hip.
Woo.
Hip. Some of us.
I said young and hip. So there's a comment. Also, old people are like 80 now. That's how the age bracket is.
Yeah.
You're not old.
Like almost dead.
80's the new
Oh,
old.
Norn.
So 80's the new dead.
Oh my god.
So we'll catch you guys on the flip side. We'll see you in the digital world, and with peace and love, the Lip Gang is saying bye. For more information, follow us on Instagram at Ladies in Prod Podcast, or you can email us at ladiesandprodpodcast@gmail.com.